Good day, learners. Welcome to our learning journey in Mathematics 10 for the third quarter week 1 lesson, which is illustrating the permutation of objects. At the end of this lesson, learners are expected to define factorial and illustrate permutation of objects. But before that, let us first define factorial. When we say factorial, it refers to the product of all positive integers less than or equal to a particular positive integer. It also means to multiply a series of descending natural numbers. And it is usually denoted by that integer and an exclamation point. That is, n factorial is equal to n times the quantity of n minus 1 times the quantity of n minus 2 up to 1. Take note that 0 factorial is equal to 1. So let's have an example of a factorial. Evaluate and simplify the following. 4 factorial. So that is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And then simplify. So we have 4 times 3, 12 times 2, 24 times 1. That is equal to 24. So 4 factorial is equal to 24. Another, 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial. So let us simplify. 8 factorial equals 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 5 factorial, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then cancelled out 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then multiply the remaining factors. 8 times 7 times 6. So that is equal to 336. So 8 factorial divided by 5 factorial, that is equal to 336. Another, 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial. So let us simplify. 7 factorial is equal to 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 4 factorial is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And then the 2 factorial is 2 times 1. Then cancelled out 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then 6 divided by 2. So that is equal to 3. Then multiply the remaining factors. So we have 7 times 3 times 5. Then divided by 1. So that is equal to 105. So 7 factorial divided by 4 factorial times 2 factorial is equal to 105. Now let us move on to a permutation. When we say permutation, that is a collection or a combination of objects from a set where the order or the arrangement of the chosen objects does matter. In other words, a permutation is an arrangement of objects in a definite order. If you are trying to open a padlock with a code, say for example 1436, then the order is extremely important. Suppose you want to organize your mathematics books in a shelf where algebra books are together, geometry books are together, and so on. This means that you are arranging them orderly. So in this case, you are applying the so-called permutation. Example, suppose you want to arrange your 5 students seated in a row. How many ways are possible? So in this example, n is equal to 5. Let's say these are the seats of 5 students in a row. For the first seat, there are 5 possible choices for which the student will be seated. Either the student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, or student 5. For each of these 5 possibilities, there are 4 possible choices left for who is in the next position. For each of 4 possibilities, there are 3 possible choices left for the next position, and so on. Okay, for this solution, n factorial is equal to 5 factorial. So let us simplify. 5 factorial is equal to 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then simplify, that is equal to 120. So 5 factorial is equal to 120. Therefore, there are 120 ways to arrange 5 students seated in a row. In how many ways can you arrange letters A, B, C? List all the possible outcomes. So the given are the 3 letters A, B, C. So this time, we will do the listing method. So for the possible outcomes of the 3 letters A, B, C, so we have ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CBA, and CAB. So as you can see, there are 6 possible outcomes. N factorial can also be written using the permutation P of nr. Since the value of n and r are equal, so P of nr is equal to n factorial. So let us substitute and simplify. So we have 3 times 2 times 1, and that is equal to 6. Therefore, there are 6 ways you can arrange the letters ABC. Again, the possible outcomes are ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, CBA, and CAB. Next example. How many ways can 4 books be arranged on a shelf if they can be selected from 9 books? So the given are n is equal to 9. Since there are 9 books given, r is equal to 4. Since the task is to select and arrange 4 books from 9 books given. We use the formula of the permutation P of nr equals n factorial divided by the quantity of n minus r factorial, where n is greater than or equal to r. P of nr is equal to the number of permutation, n is the total number of objects in the set, and r is equal to the number of choosing objects from the set. Then after that, substitute the given value of n and r to the permutation formula. So we have P of 9, 4 equals 9 factorial divided by the quantity of 9 minus 4 factorial. So let us first simplify 9 minus 4. So that is P of 9, 4 equals 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 4, so that is 5. So 5 factorial. And then simplify, 9 factorial equals 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by the 5 factorial, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then cancelled out, 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then multiply the remaining factors, which are 9, 8, 7, and 6. So that is equal to P of 9, 4 equals 3024. Therefore, there are 3024 ways to arrange 4 books in a shelf which are selected from 9 books. So here are the special permutations. First, permutation with repetition. If there are n possibilities for the first choice, then there are n possibilities for the second choice, and so on, multiplying each time. So the formula that we are going to use for this kind of permutation is P equals n raised to r, where P is the total number of permutation, n is equal to the total number of objects in the set, and R is the number of choosing objects from the set. Example, how many three-digit number can be formed using 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9? So the given are n is equal to 5. Since there are 5 number given, r is equal to 3 since the task is to take and arrange 3 digits from the given numbers. So by using the formula p equals n raised to r, so let us substitute what are the given. So p equals 5 cubed. Then simplify. 5 cubed is equal to 125. Therefore, there are 125 three-digit numbers which can be formed using the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Another special permutation is the distinguishable permutation. When we say distinguishable permutation, so from the word itself, are permutation or arrangement that can be distinguished from one another. To solve this kind of permutation, we use the formula p equals n factorial divided by n sub 1 factorial times n sub 2 factorial up to n sub k factorial, wherein p is equal to the distinguishable permutation, n sub 1, n sub 2, and n sub k are alike objects. Example, find the number of permutation of the letters of the word statistics. So in this given example, our n is equal to 10, since there are 10 letters of the word statistics. Then n sub 1 or the letter S is equal to 3, since there are 3 S in the word statistics. N sub 2 or the letter T is equal to 3, since there are 3 T in the word statistics. N sub 3 or the letter I is equal to 2, since there are 2 I in the word statistics. So to solve the problem, we use the distinguishable permutation formula p equals n factorial divided by n sub 1 factorial times n sub 2 factorial n sub 3 factorial. Substitute what are the given to the formula. So p equals 10 factorial divided by 3 factorial times 3 factorial times 2 factorial. Then simplify. 10 factorial is equal to 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 divided by 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1 times the 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1. Then multiplied 2 factorial, so that is 2 times 1. And then simplify. So let us cancel 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1. And then 3 times 2 times 1. So that is equal to 6. So let us now cancel 6 and 3 times 2 times 1. Okay. Then we can also cancel 4 and 2 times 1. So 4 divided by 2. So that is equal to 2. So let us replace 4 by 2. Okay, then multiply the remaining factors. So that is now equal to 50,400. Therefore, there are 50,400 distinguishable permutations of the letters of the word statistics. Another special permutation is a circular permutation. It is the number of ways to arrange n distinct objects along a fixed circle. So the permutation of n objects arranged in a circle is p equals the quantity of n minus 1 factorial. Example, In how many ways can 5 people seated in a round table? So, the given is n equals 5, since there are 5 people seated in a round table. So, for the solution, we use the formula P equals the quantity of n minus 1 factorial. So, all we have to do is to substitute the value of n to the formula. So, P equals the quantity of 5 minus 1 factorial. Then simplify 5 minus 1, so that is equal to 4. So 4 factorial. So P equals 4 factorial, that is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then P equals 24. Therefore, there are 24 ways can 5 people be seated in a round table. Okay, I hope you learned from this video lesson. This is Irene A. Eugenio of Calipayan National High School, saying God bless and have a good day.